Hello my sunshines, welcome to today's lesson. So today's lesson is going to be a tiny bit shorter than usual just because I've got a cool activity for you to do as part of our classwork. So we'll start with our lesson like normal and I will explain everything as we go along. I found Mr. Circle. He decided to come back to us and be in our lesson today. So let's begin. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, go. Circle. No sides. Oval. It's like an egg. Square. 4 sides. Rectangle. Uneven sides. Triangle. 3 sides. Diamond. Rhombus. Starlight. Star bright. Hexagon. 6 sides. Pentagon. It's like a house. 3D shapes are fat, not flat. A cone is like a party hat. A sphere is like a bouncy ball. A cube is like a dice you drop. A cylinder, a can of Coke. Well done. Give yourselves a kiss on the brain. Let's get out our alphabet charts. Let's get out our alphabet charts. And we're going to go through it twice again, just like normal. Let's go. A for apple. B for ball. C for cow. Excuse me. D for duck. E for elephant. F for fish. G for girl. H for hand. E for ice cream. J for jar. K for key. L for leaf. M for moon. N for net. O for octopus. P for pig. Q for queen. R for rug. S for strawberry. T for train. A for umbrella. V for vase. W for wheel. X for xylophone. Y for yo-yo. Z for zebra. Let's go one more time without saying the pictures. A, B, K, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, A, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now, I'm going to point to a letter, okay? I'm going to hold it like this so it's a bit closer and you can see. And before I say the letter, you need to say the letter. K. If you said K, well done. This one. P, P. L. So an extra thing I do want you guys to do today, when you're done with your counting, you are going to have your mom or somebody point at different letters, just like I did. Okay, so they're going to just point, they're going to say, okay, what's this sound? And you need to tell them what sound it makes. That way you can make sure that you are learning the sounds properly. You're not just remembering A, B, C, D, E. You know what each of them looks like. So today's letter that we are going to be working with is the letter P. P. P for pig. P for pink. P for purple. P for paint. I've got lots more words, but we'll go through that later. The first thing we're going to do is we are going to work with writing how our letter looks. So when I write the letter P, okay, I have it here. It starts with a line, a line and around, a line up and around, a line up and around. Okay, and when you write it, you are going to make sure that your round part is facing that way. If my line part faces that way, then I'm writing the number 9, and I don't want to be writing the number 9 today. And remember, for this also, your round part is on top. If my round part was at the bottom only, I'd be writing a different letter. Right? If I wrote it this way, a different letter. So we need to always make sure that when we write letter P, we do a line up and around. And your round part faces this way. Yes. If we make it facing the other way, it looks like number 9. And then we can even make it look like Q. And we don't want to confuse ourselves. So, I've got my book ready. I've got my lines. It's folded. Make sure you are ready. Your lines are there, or you folded your page and you are ready to work. I'm going to start off by writing today's day. What day is it today? Good. Today is Wednesday. Yesterday was Tuesday. Tomorrow will be Thursday. Good. So we're going to start. Wednesday starts with a W. And last week when we were writing the day, I reminded you guys that when we spell it out, it looks like Wednesday. Wednesday. But we don't say Wednesday, we say Wednesday. So I'm going to write it, and in my mind I'm thinking, okay, Wednesday. I make my W, E, D, N, E, S, D, A, yeah, Wednesday. I'm now going to move on to my next line, and I'm going to practice forming my letter properly. It's a line up and around. Line up and around. Okay, I'm going to make a mistake just so I can show you guys something. Okay, so that's what you're supposed to have there. Okay, if you look over here, can you see how my round part is a bit low and there's still that long part? That is not supposed to be there. Can you see I don't have that long part on top there? So don't do it like that. Don't have that long part on top. Then over here, I wrote it at the bottom. What letter do you see there? Good. So, I already know I made my mistakes. I'm going to take my Koki. I'm going to circle those ones that are wrong because I already see they're wrong. I'm going to circle them. And now I'm going to move on, pick up my writing twisty or pencil again. I'm going to write the rest of my letters in my lines. Okay, now I've done this. I'm going to go through it again, look at these, see if I did anything that I don't like, circle it and put a smiley face next to the ones that are nice. And there you go. So now, what we are going to do on the next page, on this page here, we're not going to draw the lines like we usually do. If you've already done that, that's fine, don't worry about it. But we're going to work differently. If you have drawn the lines, all you're going to do is going to write your 4 words. But the way I want to do this today is in the middle of our page, can you see there's no lines? but in the middle, I'm going to write a big letter P. So you can use your crayons if you want to, or your twisty, you can use whatever you want. And in the middle of your page, you are going to write the letter P. Nice and big. Down, up, and around. And then what I want you to do is around your letter P on your page, you are going to go around your house. You're going to take your book with you and you're going to be a secret detective. You are going to be a detective and you are going to walk around your house like we did yesterday with letter T. You're going to find things that start with the letter P. And you are going to draw a picture of each of the things you see. Something I know I have in my house is paint. Paint, because I like doing arty things. So I'm going to draw a bottle of kiddie paint. So I've drawn my bottle of kiddie paint. The paint that I'm talking about is in a little bottle like this. Okay, maybe if you guys have paint it might look different, but that is how I drew mine. Okay, obviously I'd color it in when I'm done. I've got my paint, and what you can try to do, but if you can't, don't worry too much about it, is underneath it you write the word. So I'm going to write paint. In the word paint, the A and the E are together again, just like in our word yesterday. So the A and the E together make A. Some other things that start with P. Let's go through it. Pants. Maybe I want to draw my pants. My pants that I'm wearing today is colorful and exciting. Maybe I'll draw pants. There's words like pain. You can't find pain in your house. Paddle. Pup. A pup is like inside your fruit, the little seeds, sometimes called a pup. Pot. Parrot. Penguin. Plant. Princess. Paint. Peach. Pig. Police. So that's just some words that start with P. But you are going to go around your house, see how many things you can find that start with the letter P. And you're going to draw it all around. If you want to, you can write the word underneath. Some words are easy. Like if you find a pot, that's something you can sound out. You go P, A, T, pot. If I draw my plant, let me show you my plant. So okay. So I draw the thing that it's in. I would draw the plant that's inside it and decide how it looks. So we are being artistic by looking. We look at how it is. We try and copy what we're seeing so that we've got it exactly there. And underneath it, you can write the word. If it is a huge word and you really can't spell it, you can ask for help, ask your parents for help, or you can just leave it out for now, color it in. I'm just looking to see that you are recognizing the words that start with P. Okay, now another thing, so that's your detective job. See how many you can get, and at the end, when you're done coloring, in the small corner over here, actually right now, in the small corner of your book, throw a little block. Here is my little block in the corner, and in that little block, you are going to write a number. You are going to write the number of things that you found. So if you drew 5 things that start with P, you are going to write the number 5. If you drew 10 things that start with the letter T, If you drew 10 things that start with the letter P, you write the number 10. And if you drew 50 things that start with the letter P, but you don't know how 50 looks, all you need to do is go to your number chart, find number 50, because you know how to read your numbers, and you write number 50. So you're going to work with counting and drawing. Now, before you leave to go and be a little detective, I would like you to turn your page over. Okay, so over here I have my letter P. I've got my big letter P with my pictures. Turn it over. Now please ask your parents for help with this if you need to. What I need is a line in the middle of your book. Just one line in the middle of your book. If you've got your ruler and you can do that yourself, that's fine, you can do that. So I've got my line now, and it is on the same page as where I did this, just the other side. So we're not working here, we're working here. And on top, right on top, there, I want you to write, I can help. I can help. I can help. I'm going to put it on the computer screen as well so that you can see how it's spelled. Write it out nicely. And what you're going to do in this space on the top of the line where you wrote I can help, you are going to draw a picture for me. Okay, and at the bottom you're going to leave that open because there's something we're going to do with that space tomorrow. So during this lockdown, our parents have been super busy. I know a lot of them are being so awesome and they're sitting with you. Your brother or sister might be sitting with you, helping you do your work or helping you draw lines. And at the same time, they're still doing their own work because they're working from home, they're cooking, they're cleaning. I want to know what you are doing to help your family. Maybe you feed the pets. Maybe you make your bed up in the morning. Maybe you pick up all the mess and help your parents. Maybe you're doing dishes or peeling potatoes to help. I want to know what you are doing. So you think about it and you are going to draw a picture of you doing that. So if you're doing dishes, I want to see a picture of the basin and the dishes inside with you cleaning it. And remember, I know this sounds difficult, but we don't say I can't. It's always I can try. I can try. So you try your best to draw a picture of something that you do to help in your house. You're going to draw it with your writing pencil and then color it in nicely and neatly for me. Remember, your picture is telling me a story. So if I get a message from your parents saying, look at the awesome work my child did, I want to be able to see, oh look, so-and-so made the bed this morning. Awesome. Or so-and-so helped me to feed the cats. I want to know what's happening from your story without anyone having to tell me. And then tomorrow we're going to do something at the bottom. If you're not doing anything to help yet, now is the perfect time to start. Ask your mom, Mommy, what can I do to help you? To make your life better. And then you do that, and then you draw a nice picture. You're trying your best to help your family because everybody is trying really hard. It becomes very difficult to do work from home and looking after the children and doing this and doing that and. So we're going to do this cool activity. I'm really excited to see your work once I do. And yes, so when you leave here, you are going to find your words that start with P and you're going to draw them. You are going to color them in. Then you are doing on this page, you are writing I can help. You can do that right now before you leave. Okay, you turn your page over, make your line, I can help. So at the end, after you are being a detective, you draw your picture. You color your picture in. And then you can rest for the rest of the day. Please remember that for Thursday's lesson, tomorrow's lesson, I do want you to please have your toilet roll. So you don't need a toilet roll that can still be used, okay? This bathroom. When the toilet roll is finished. So this is why I gave you time in advance. Once this has been used, you are left with the inside part, which looks like this. Okay? You're going to bring one of these for the lesson on Thursday, for the Easter activity that we're going to be doing. Okay? If you want to have more and you want to make more of the activity, that's fine. But when I show you, all I need is one. Okay? Yeah. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm looking forward to seeing your words with P that you're doing all by yourself like a strong child. And then you are going to draw the picture. Remember, the picture must tell me a story. Thank you for joining today, and I will see you soon. Bye.